I don't think it would surprise anybody to know that when I saw Sworn, I looked at it and thought, this looks like Hades. This looks like a Hades clone. And I liked Hades. I didn't play a huge amount of it because it's roguelike. And I have a tendency to play roguelikes for a short but intense period of time where I get really into them. And then the repetition starts to grate and bore me until eventually I stop. And the thing about Hades is that it's got the character interactions and so on and so forth to keep you invested. But I played it in early access, and at the time that I played it, I think only the first 2 biomes were there, so nothing was finished. I haven't been back to it, despite the fact that it's multi-award winning game and much beloved, and now there's a sequel out which also looks really, really good. But Sworn has at least one hook that makes it a little bit different in the sense that it's co-op. Now, that doesn't make any difference to me because I'm not going to be playing it co-op because I have no friends. No, that's not true. Well, the bit about me not playing it co-op will be true. I do actually have friends. Anyway, I thought I'd give this a go because it's Arthurian. And as somebody who actually studied Arthurian stuff as part of the Celtic Myth and Fairy Tale unit that I did at university, I know a fair chunk about the real stories of it, the many different variations of stories, shall we say, about Arthur and Camelot and so on and so forth. And the trailer looked interesting enough for me to say, yeah, go on. It's a demo. I don't need to pay for it. Let's see what it's like. So, Sworn has 30 minutes. Not to see whether I'm going to add it to my wish list and buy it, because I strongly suspect that unless it's on something like Game Pass, I won't play it after the demo because I know what it's likely to be like, and roguelikes just don't have that longevity for me. But there's a demo, and, it can change my mind. So it's got 30 minutes, and those 30 minutes start now. Play solo. It's also got this Darkest Dungeon style art style. Wirral Forest, 50 years after Arthur seized power. That's an interesting turn of phrase. Seized power. Okay, so I didn't look at the controls because of course I didn't. So L1 is a charging thing, based on our purple meter in the corner. L2 does nothing. R2 is an AoE attack. R1 is a cleave attack. X is our dash. Yeah, this looks very, very Hades with a little bit of Darkest Dungeon. Rewards a Fey Blessing. Yes, not in any way similar to the Blessings of Olympus, one would imagine. Oh, that's a bomb. Is that a former? Ability upgrade. Oberon, King of the Fae. Take your throne, struck the fury of the wind. Tempest Touch. Tempest Strike. Okay, so we get a different amount of fury per hits. I think there were actually 2 options there, but I didn't realise until it was too late and I'd already selected one. As you can tell from my already low health, I'm not good at these kinds of games. Interesting. That no longer blows up. Is that waterfall flowing upwards? I think that waterfall is flowing upwards. This rewards Grail water. Realistically, this strikes me as Hades, but with an Arthurian myth theme. Okay, they can stun themselves. Oh, those are spikes. I was so busy watching the thing get stuck on the trap. Yeah, so it looks like the dangerous components in the room get disabled. That's fine. Plus 10 Grail water. I assume this is a currency that we can use to buy upgrades and stuff. Oh, it's gold. Now we've got indicators on the map to show us where enemies are. Yeah, so it's all very dash based as with Hades. Well, at least at the level that I was playing it at. Ow. Cash, 100 gold, and now we get a choice. Rewards health is almost always my choice when it comes to these kinds of games because I'm bad. Yes, you. Aha. Oh, max health up. Well, that's better than nought. It does heal me. Ah, I thought I couldn't cross over those. I thought I dashed over it. Contains a shop. No enemies are present. Right, what do we have? The Dark Omen. Fairy Ember. Blessing level up. Sure, let's have Fairy Ember. Don't know what it does. This also rewards Fairy Embers. I assume there will be currency that goes away at the end of your run and currency that sticks around. Oh, I got lost in the flashy effect. Death? Right, so we get to learn a little bit more about our character here. So we are a vigilante. 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Yep, that sounds about right. Players revived. Ah, yeah, of course, there's going to be co-op, so you can get each other up. That's interesting. Okay, so these unlock with pink crystals. Restore 1 health at the beginning of each room. Okay, so we've got to unlock that first. So we've got a little teensy bit of drip. 5% chance that rooms will contain a breakable pot with health inside. When you are revived. Oh, that's interesting. Flippable abilities, so you can choose which version of it you get. Oh, I'm clearly going this way because health has always been my issue in these games. So Grail water carries over. In fact, it looks like all of these things carry over. Improve your relationship with the Fey Lords. Hit harder, move faster. Can we... No, we can't see things in advance. You've completed your first run as well. Completed might be a strong word. Nimue! Greetings, child of the Grail. I am Nimue, Lord of the Lake, and fabricator of legendary armaments. Not of the least, the blade you now wield, one of my finer works. May it serve you well, child of the Grail. Ah! Okay, so we can see looks like there's 4 different characters. And it looks like... it looks like the PlayStation 5 controller icons. It recognises that I'm using it, but it hasn't quite integrated it properly yet. That's fine. So the different currencies unlock different things. And again, some of them are... interesting. That is interesting. Real impacts. Can't... select character. So we have the Vigilante, a cunning rogue, swift, precise and deadly. Yeah, that's me. We've got a mighty warrior. We have a Spectre who needs to be unlocked with pink stuff. And a monk. Okay. Let's try this. We're a little bit slower. Merlin! Welcome back, Squire. I'm sure you have many questions, but there is little time. It's my default old man voice. The Grail's corruption has spread far and wide, and we must cleanse it. The very knights that once swore to defend this kingdom are now its downfall. Hope yet remains, as with you rests a second chance. I shall do what I can to assist you, Squire. Ah, that's where the level up stuff comes in. So I assume then that we are going to be battling the Knights of the Round, the Fisher King. So it's true, the Grail has graced us with a second chance. The world has changed since you've been gone, Squire. Corruption has spread throughout the land, even infecting the local wildlife of the Willow Forest. Take heed, Squire. The road ahead will be dangerous. I wish you luck. I'll lend any aid these old bones can muster. And he's going to tell us about the different fae. I'm not going to embarrass myself by attempting to pronounce their names. Select difficulty? Oh, so not only minus 100% enemy health. Okay, so we're going to have scaling difficulty. Interesting. Okay, I guess we're going down into the forest. Much slower attack speed. Will probably end up being my downfall. You're locked into your attacks for slightly longer. These things are more agile than I am. Right. Mab or Bearer? Frozen Witch or Queen of Spiders? Well, I like my Frost. Dash leaves behind a Frost Nova. Companion? Sure. Fairy Embers or... Fairy Embers contains an elite enemy. Sure. Okay, he's got 2. Okay, do the spikes hurt them? Ow. Yeah, there is friendly fire. Oh, shit. Ah. Okay, I was right. It is a counter. Some fairy embers. What is this? A secret shop? Spells deal more damage. Take reduced damage from enemies. Oh, that'd be nice, but I don't have the money for it. Remove some of your curse. Heavy attack deals more damage. Rewards a sword in the stone. Sure. As another elite enemy. Ouch. Can I... Press square to inspect. Inspect what? Ooh, traps. Oh, shit. Right, I'm assuming that's only going to work, yeah. No, shit. Get rid of you. This thing, I think, is going to summon. Yeah. Nope. Ah. Yeah, take that. Oh, I think that shield is directional. Rewards a sword in the stone. Your light attack deals 40% more damage if you strike with the head of your hammer. Fully charging your heavy attack creates a ring of damaging impacts around you. I'm gonna choose the basic. I see. I see. Clipping. Oh, I charge just that as well. Rewards a Fey Blessing. Yeah, this is very Hades. It's nice. Death. Yeah, this is exactly what I expected it would be. Well, we can't unlock anything because we don't have. There's still more to fight in the demo if you're up for the challenge. Okay, thanks. Of the two characters, I think I probably prefer the slightly speedier, more agile nature. Though I do like the perfect parry spell mechanic. Right, what were the other weapon types going to be like? Looks like it's got a throwing weapon, a flail, Right, so do we have to... Yeah, so we have to start at the hilts. Third swing of your light attack combo and your light dash attack deals 6 plus 60% damage. Or your light attack has 30% more range. So that's on everything. But I can't unlock it yet because I need a green crystal. It seems like there's an interesting sense of progression. Might bring him any relics. Uh-huh. Right. Let's give it another run or two. I'm not under any illusions that I'm gonna get good during this time. That's not gonna happen at all. Yeah, there's more reactivity with this. Mother of Banshees. Heavy attack is stronger and inflicts weak. Your dash shoots 2 soul missiles. Let's go with a stronger heavy attack. The heavy attack actually does feel quite weak, so... I think the main draw of this is likely to be the fact that it has co-op. Sucker. Ah. Agreed. Finish room before interacting. Defeat the enemies. Okay, so we can have kind of healing opportunities, Fey Blessing or Fey Blessing plus an Elite. Let's try and extend our run by ignoring the Elite for now. Oh, that was dumb. Ow, that was very dumb. Oh, I thought you were going to die from that and you didn't. Uh-huh. Ability upgrade. What do we have? Plus 100 gold or Mother of Banshees. Spell is stronger. Companion is a lesser Banshee. Companion is quite cute. Seem to be having struggles getting out of the doors. No. Terrible play. Again, this is why I don't... Oh, Titania or Oberon. Okay, so Titania's fire, which makes sense. Queen of Life and Light. Light your enemies ablaze. Every 8 seconds your light attack will ignite. Sure. This was the stuff that always amused and entertained me in these kinds of games. Crystal shards. The power-ups that you could randomly select from. Ah. Yeah, the damage over time of that seems to be quite pokey. Deal with the ranged enemies first. Oh. Yes. Crystal shards. What's the stuff down the right-hand side? Oh, it's just showing us the blessings that we've got on different abilities, I think. Contains a shop, or rewards a blessing level up. How are we doing cash-wise? Can't tell. Have we picked up any? That was a good start. Nice. Oh, damn it. They do not give a lot of time to react. As soon as the exclamation mark is above their head, they're charging. Right, we need more of that, but we can also unlock movement speed, gain a dash charge, or gain a spell charge. Now, I wonder, if you unlock it, can you just flip it at any point for the benefits? Revive allies. No, not another dash charge. Yeah, so they are all about movement speed, realistically. I was expecting... Actually, I probably shouldn't have expected to be hitting harder, should I? That's not generally how these games kind of work. Okay. Yeah, so I need a green thing in order... Yeah. So he's going to have an exclamation mark over his head, because I could dig into those, and it's going to have an explanation of the different blessings that we've picked up each time we get something new. And to unlock the characters, we also need these pink crystals. So these pink crystals seem very, very important. Oh, there's a bow. That's what the second attack was. A bow, or a bow staff, deals low damage but can attack extremely fast at close range. An agile mid-range weapon. So 2 throwing weapons. Spells also. Remote Mine, Flurry of Daggers, Shadow Strike. Can I see what they get as well? Hand Cannon. Halberd, fist weapons, briefly becoming immune to damage, bull rush, ground smash, shield, and I can't tell what those are. I mean, I always find these kinds of games very interesting to start off with. But as the grind of, oh, you need X number of this particular type of currency, which you only get through RNG, It's like, essentially, I'm too impatient to progress very far in these kinds of games. In terms of, though, how this looks and feels, it's like, yeah, this is doing exactly what I expected it to do. It controls exactly how I expected it to control. Obviously, I'm not very good at it, but that's fine. And keeping in mind that this is on the easiest difficulty. Nobody ever said I was good at video games. Yeah, this is doing exactly what I want, exactly what I expect. Is this the kind of game that I'd pick up on release at full price? Not anymore. No, I did it with Hades in early access, and because that was the first game of its type that I had tried, and whilst I enjoyed it, I kind of fell off it. Not bounced off it, but fell off it fairly quickly, within a couple of weeks. As soon as the grind starts getting real. It's a little bit like V-Rising. I quite enjoyed that for a few days, and then the grind and stuff started to get real. It's like, you're losing me now. You know, I don't mind a bit of grinding in games, but it was more the time gating of everything. With this, at least, you have run after run after run after run, and you get better and you get better, and you get more stuff as you go. It looks like just gold is going to be the currency that you lose between runs, and everything else gets saved. And that's fine, you know, building up on these things. I'm sure there's a lot more, a huge amount more, even in this demo, that you can explore. But the 30 minutes is pretty much up. So, would I play this again? Yeah, absolutely. If it's on Game Pass or something, if it came out on Game Pass, you know, I'd dip into it probably quite a lot. As just, you know, I'll just have a quick run of Sworn. And I do like the Arthurian myth and legend style setting. Don't get me wrong, you know, I love the ancient Greek stuff for Hades. But I'm also a big fan of, you know, Celtic myth and so on and so forth. I'm waiting for somebody to do a Norse version of this as well. That'd be cool. Get to play as Thor or whatever. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say on this 30 minutes of Sworn. Absolutely what I expected it to be in literally all ways, I think. I think the only thing that some people are going to be probably, quote-unquote, disappointed in is that the characters aren't as sexy as the characters in Hades are. Oh, I can spin on the spot with the right stick as well. Oh, there's a lock-on! If I click in the right stick, there's a lock-on. Didn't know that. I'm also wondering what L2 is going to be used for. Oh, it does actually say lock-on is bound there. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be a setting for L2. But yes, the fact that this can be played in co-op, I think, is a USP. You know, that's what makes this different to Hades and Hades 2. The fact that you can play this co-op, and there's 4 different characters that you can play. Because obviously in Hades you're stuck as Zagreus, and in Hades 2 you are stuck, as far as I know, you are stuck as the character whose name I can't actually remember, but she's got cool hair. In this you've got 4 different characters to choose from, so rather than having a load of different weapons on one character, you've got a slightly smaller selection of weapons and spells, but you've got 4 different characters to choose from and explore and unlock. I don't think there's I mean, there's kind of a holy trinity. Kind of. You know, you've got your big tanky rook guy, you've got your agile longsword wielding rogue guy. And it looked like we got... What were the other 2? Yeah, so we've got a mage and we've got CC. So not quite the holy trinity of tank, DPS and healer, unless Monk or Spectre have got some kind of healing stuff, but I strongly suspect that they won't, because that's kind of the nature of these games. They whittle you down with each successive room. But yeah, First look at Sworn. Like it. Like it. If it's on Game Pass, I don't know whether... In fact, can I find out? Are there any plans for it to be on Game Pass? 1 to 4 player co-op action roguelike. Explore Fallen Camelot. Play solo or co-op. It doesn't tell me that on the Steam page, though I suspect it. That probably makes sense. Sworn game. I just want to find out a little bit about the game. Don't want to go to the hub and sign up for anything. I mean, it's coming to Xbox, PlayStation 5, Switch, and Steam. But yeah, I would definitely dip into this if it was on Game Pass. But I've learned from my mistakes with Hades that they are very much the type of game that I will play little bits of at a time. Got mouse and keyboard controls. Very simple controls because, you know, that's all they need to be. Yeah. Sworn. Have you tried it? What did you think of it? Let me know down in the comments below. And I think that probably is it for my NextFest coverage. I've said that at the end of like 3 videos or maybe even 4 videos at this point. But this is the last demo that I've downloaded. I haven't been back to the NextFest page and downloaded anymore. This could be it. If there's more in the playlist, well, that's just me being my normal full of crap, isn't it? Until next time, stay safe, stay fabulous. Whee! Cheerio. Meow. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.